What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to try and teach you how I play This Boy by the Beatles. This Boy, such a great song. It's up there with my favourite Beatles songs. Just the harmonies, the chords, just everything about it. I just love this song. It's one of my favourites. It's actually not too tricky to play either, so it's just getting all the chords right and then you're pretty much there. So you're going to be in standard tuning, and then the first, like the intro to the song is going to be this. And basically, you're going to bar the second fret, but only the first, second, third and fourth string. So you don't need to bar the two low strings. So bar them ones on the second fret. And then you're going to put your third finger on the fourth fret of the D string. And your second finger goes on the third fret of the B string. And you're going to strum from the open A string. So ignore the low E string, you don't want to strum that one. Strum from the A string open. And then the next part, you're just going to take your third finger off. And then back on. So yeah, and then you go straight into your chords. We'll go through each chord now. Just like play through each chord, and then we'll tell you about the strumming and stuff. But yeah, so your first chord with the vocals is the D, and it's that boy, and then you go to a B minor, and we go to E minor 7th. And with that one, you're going to put your little finger on the third fret of the B string as well. So you've got and then just an A, and then repeat it. You'll regret it someday. And then for this last bit, you're just going to ring out these two chords. But this boy wants you back here. And then you're just going to keep doing that. So that's pretty much the main chords for the verse. Okay, so with the strumming, it's going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, down. And we're on the first down arrow, you can see, that's going to be a staccato, so you're going to stop it, you're going to have to rest your fingers off quickly, like bounce them off so that it mutes it. And then the down, up is just going to play through. And then the last three down arrows are going to all be staccato, so if that makes sense. So the first arrow and the last three arrows, you're going to rest your fingers off just so you catch it to get that staccato sound. And then you're just going to change to the next chord and repeat it. So therefore, if you play through those chords, And it does. You might notice it sort of changes here and there. Sort of like George will randomly do a different thing. Like for example, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. But the main strumming is the one, the diagram I showed you. So I just stick to that, and if you wanted to change it now and then you can do, but yeah, that's like the main strumming pattern anyway. So if we play it from the start, and we'll get to where it changes, so play from the start. And then next verse is exactly the same. And then here is where it changes. You're going to stay on the D, so this boy wants you back, D. So 2 bars of D. And then you go to a D9, which is a lovely chord. And when you get to this D9, the strumming, you can sort of loosen it up a bit if you like. It becomes less staccato on most of the strums, more just sort of playing through it, so... And then... You're going to go to a bar chord G. And then F sharp. So just down a fret. Would be happy. B minor. Just to love you. Back to your D9. G again. And then here, I believe one guitar goes to an E. And the other one does an E9 up here. So if you're the only guitarist, you know, if you're just doing one guitar part, just do whichever you feel, you know, works for you. Like, it's no biggie. So yeah, but if you go to the E chord, if you choose to go to the open E, halfway through you're just going to take your little finger off and make it an E7. So and you're going to go to an A chord. So you've got to know when to stop there. So it's like when he starts going the it's the first one of that. So and then you're going to go back to the verse again. So your D chord. But anyway, then after that bit, you're coming right to the end of the song now. The chords are the same, so this obviously it fades out on the record. But obviously you got another guitar part that's doing the. And the way to do that little end outro riff, you're going to start with your third finger on the 12th fret of the D string, and then your first finger goes on the 10th fret of the high E string. So the octaves. And the way to pluck both of them at the same time, you're going to pluck the D string with the plectrum down, but at the same time you're going to pluck upwards with your third finger on the high string. So I'll just go do a quick close up of that on that high E string as I pluck down on the other. And it's going to be the same for that the whole way through the riff. But that's your starting position. Then you're just going to go down one fret with both fingers, so exactly the same but just down a fret. And then you're going to go down 2 frets so that you've got both your fingers on the 2 dots, so the third finger's on the 9th fret and the first finger's on the 7th. So, and then you're going to go back a step to the position you were at before, so up 2 frets. So you got, and then this is like a sort of like a slide. The starting position, you're going to same shape again. Third finger on the 4th fret of the D string, and your first finger on the octave, so 2nd fret of the high E string. And you're just going to pluck it and ring it out, but as you're doing that you're going to slide so that your first finger is on the 5th fret of the E string, high E string, and then you do the octave, so third finger on the 7th fret of the D string. So that's going to sound like that. You just basically got to know when to stop, so you can keep your eye on both fingers or just look at one and keep that shape and just make sure they get to that position. So if you put that together, you've got, and you're just going to copy that again. And obviously, like I say, it fades out. And if you stick into the chords, if like say your other guitarist in your band or whatever is doing that riff, if you're doing that, so then you can hear the. So that's the song finished. The only thing I'm going to add, if you're playing it live in a band or acoustically by yourself, whatever, obviously you're not going to fade it out. So this is just like a personal preference of how I would do it, and I'm pretty certain the Beatles have done this on a live performance as well. So as you start the outro, so this one. And then, obviously when you want to end it, I'd end on the D major 7th, which is here. It's a lovely chord, it's a great way to end the song. Because the vocals still go. But yeah, so that's what I do, so it'd be like. But yeah, that's it really. Pretty sure I've covered it all, so I hope that's helped you. Like I say in all my videos, if you've got any questions about this tutorial, just comment it below. And if you've got any other requests, again, just comment them below and I'll see what I can do for you. But yeah, I hope this helped you, and I'll see you in the next video.